Hey everyone, this is Bales. I'm at Fantasy Labs and wanted to show you a bunch of new features that we are about to roll out that are all centered around lineups. So the first thing is we've turned our optimizer into more of a lineup builder. So now when you lock in a player, he immediately moves into your lineup area and you can see how much salary you have remaining. So you can add in players who you think are musts and you can build an entire lineup like that, just like you can on DraftKings. Or you can put in your core and then optimize around that. So you can still use it as an optimizer if you prefer, but now it's more of a true lineup builder. And I think this makes Fantasy Labs the best place to build lineups because we have all of this data and ratings in your personal model to help you do that. So when you create a lineup that you like, you can click Save, and that goes to the My Lineups page, which is a new tab that I will show you in a second. Second thing we have, the ability to generate multiple lineups. So you can pick the number of lineups you want to create up to 50. We might actually change this and bump it up to 100. So say you want to create 50 lineups, minimum salary cap in each of them 99%, which would mean on DraftKings every lineup uses at least $49,500. You can change that and say 98 or whatever number you'd like. You can select the positions that you would be comfortable using in the utility. So say you do not want to use a center, you can use every other position, and then generate the lineups, and we'll give you 50 lineups using your settings, and then you can see the exact exposure that you have to each player. Another really cool thing, you can actually lock in exposure. So let's say that you want Tim Duncan in every lineup, you want Drummond in 50%, Steph Curry in 50%, Kevin Love in 50%, and Kyrie Irving in 50%. Click Generate Multiple Lineups, pick your settings. We'll do 25 lineups. Generate the lineups, and we'll generate and get them as close as possible to those exposures while still giving you quality lineups. So now you can see Duncan in 100, Kevin Love in 52. Obviously, you can't have 50% with 25 lineups. Drummond, Irving, Curry also in 52%. So I've been playing with this a lot, and we will get very, very close to those exposures for you. So you can save the lineups here as well, and they go to your My Lineups page. So this is new. I really like this a lot. We have all of your saved lineups here. You can remove anything you want. You can remove all of them. We also have the exposure by position. We have flex usage. So in these lineups, we have 58% of players in your flex or utility spot are center, which I had checked again. When you remove a lineup, let's say we remove this one, your exposures up here will change. And so this is a really good way to build lineups and know exactly how much exposure you have to each player as you're building them. So you can build them individually, you can use the multi-lineup tool, but it just is really nice to know and be able to quantify how many lineups a certain player is in. So if you want more exposure to Lou Williams tonight, and you currently have him in 16%, you can start to build lineups that have him in to get you near that percentage, which is really, really important, I think. And then finally, we have lineup alerts, just like on player models, but this is specific to your lineup. So these are the players who are in your lineups. You get alerts, also can get notifications if something happens. There's an injury, they're a late scratch, you will get a notification to alert you to that so that you can change your lineup. Last thing, the ability to export right to DraftKings, which is really cool. So click Export. You have the file right here. Go to DraftKings My Lineup page, upload lineups, upload CSV, Fantasy Labs, DK, open. Okay, all of the lineups are uploaded. It's successfully uploaded all 25. View lineups, and they're right there. Now we have every lineup, 25 lineups that we just built in seconds, uploaded straight to DraftKings, and you can enter them into the leagues that you want. So to me, this is pretty much a game changer for us. I think it was a weakness that we didn't have. And really, we're trying to make sure that Fantasy Labs is the best possible product in every area. With this edition, I don't think there's really anywhere else you need to go for daily fantasy. Everything can be built on our site, and I think that we do it better than anybody else.